Hi everyone, this is Derek and a member of the Faithful Remnant Church. The Faithful Remnant Church is the one spoken of in the Bible, Revelation chapter 7 verses 13 to 14, as those who are arrayed in white robes and have washed our robe in the blood of the Lamb in these times of great tribulation. Yes, we are led by the two witnesses, those spoken of in the Bible, Revelation chapter 11. And they are appointed by Jesus Christ, the Most High True God Himself. And they are Petrus Romanus and his wife Mary Romanus. You can see and know more about them when you visit the website testimonyofthetwowitnesses.com, so that you also be a member of the Faithful Remnant Church. Do not wallow in the mud. Stand on the rock and wash down before you can see Jesus Christ, the Most High True God. I've done some studies and I've gotten to know that swine is one of the animals that really likes wallowing in the mud. But they don't have good reputation in the Bible at all. You remember the prodigal son? He spent his time with the swine because they were his best friends and they were eating together. Then there was a time that Jesus cast off demons from the one who called himself Legend. They begged Jesus Christ to enter into the swine, and they led the swine off the cliff into the sea. So you see, they don't have good reputation at all. Therefore, the demons really like them. But when we read from the Bible, Matthew chapter 7 verses 6, this is what Jesus said. Give not that which is holy unto the dogs, neither cast ye your pearl before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. The word of the Most High True God. So from the passage, we see that the dogs and the swine all represent those in the beast state who have rejected the testimony, the word of the Most High True God, and have allowed demons to stay in them. Those who have jumped off the cliff and are wallowing in the flood of demons. Those who have aborted the testimony and have blasphemed the word of the Most High True God. And the pearl represents the soul. So the truth is that those in the beast state, they don't want to leave the mud and are rather pulling people to join them in the mud. Just like all people, on the 25th of December 2012, we were likewise swimming in the mud of demons. But when Jesus Christ gave his messages to the two witnesses, we saw that the mark of the beast has been given, and all members of the Faithful Remnant jump from the mud onto the rock, which is Popita the last, and have washed down with the blessed holy water. And now Jesus Christ, the Most High True God, has clothed us with his righteousness, and he's expecting us to remain as pure as he is. Do you think that it is right for somebody who is arrayed in white clothes to be closer to somebody who is in the mud? Well, it is a food for thought. Now, when we read from the testimony on the 2nd of September 2015, this is what Jesus said. It is not good to shake hands with people in the beast state. It is not good to hug people or allow them to hug you in the beast state. You can simply tell them you have your own personal space. They will simply have to respect that. Remember, they are in the beast state and you have been given a soul. You have life and they are without years. Do not allow them to control or influence your decisions. Because those in the beast state, they do not owe you, and you owe nothing to them, because they have chosen that state for themselves, but you have responded to a higher calling, to a higher purpose. Those in the beast state will continue to devolve, and their mind can only get weaker with time, and soon there will be no humanity left in them whatsoever, because they are wicked and they are stubbornly choosing to remain in the wickedness. Those in the beast state only want false compassion for bad choices they continue to embrace. Their habits, their rituals, and their routines are all that they have left. they have expectations of you, but you are not required to fulfill their expectations, just as you are not required to fulfill the expectation of the devil. He wants you to be one of them, but with a soul, to be a demoniac covered in a slang from all their mad slings. That is what those in the beast state do. They slink mad at one another and call it love. They slink mad at one another and call it love, and when someone gets too dirty, they just dab them in whitewash to cover up the mud, but they never get clean, and that is what false externals are for. You know, the word of the Most High True God. So you see, this is a good lesson for all faithful remnant members to know how to deal with the people in the beast state. You know, they like the mud, but we have been bought with a price. All those who are still in the beast state, wallowing in the mud of demons, I will entreat you to step out of the mud onto the rock, which is Popita the last, and wash down with clear water, which is the blessed holy water, so that you get your soul back. It is advisable to visit the website testimonyofthechurchwitnesses.com and follow all instructions at the Holy Water and Sacrament page, so that you also be a member of the Faithful Remnant Church. Remember, Komodo dragons are always around, looking for those who are lazily wallowing in the mud to give them just one bite, so that will be the end.